Hello, I'm Merlin Wright of Plain English, where we're endlessly fascinated by historic houses, by the craftsmanship of their construction and for their intricacies, quirks and enduring appeal in an age of disposability and mass production. Join us for the first in our series of Joinery Jaunts as we explore and share some of our favourite details from the historic houses that we admire. First up, on a bright spring day, I had the pleasure of visiting Uppark House Garden in Sussex with our co-founder and creative director, Katie Fontana.
It's that plainer joinery that's really pure in its proportions that inspired me really for Plain English. Originally it was just a park, and there were two areas to the park, the Up Park and the Down Park.
Oh.
That's where the name came from, Uppark.
Now I know.
Yeah.
If we come round here, there's the view, South Downs.
Oh, beautiful.
And very gentle Repton landscaping. But lovely, simple,
It's beautiful, isn't
simple
it?
details. Yeah. And all quite lovely and restrained, saving the fireworks for inside. Apparently these were one of the inspirations for H.G. Wells, who lived in this house, for the Morlocks, all these people living underground, emerging occasionally to eat the attractive, elegant people upstairs. It's all the people living underground. Yeah. So what comes across strongly to me is just the way that when you look at all the amazing joinery available in this house, from the grander upstairs sections, which is amazing, but it's the kind of thing that very few people would wish to replicate now, because it's very much of its time and it has therefore dated. Whereas if you go downstairs, it's exactly what we would like to have now. It still works, and we can still relate to it. The fact that it's just very kind of human, and it's kind of pleasant to be in. All these kind of browns and kind of muddy colours. I mean, do you think these be the original colours?
I think they did have, I think it was mostly brown and cream, wasn't it? I don't think they had many colour pigments.
Oh yeah. Some of the kitchens used to have blue paint, didn't they? It was meant to keep flies down.
Well,
but
that's meant to be woad, isn't it? Mixed in with lime wash, I think.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
It's just all very minimal and basic, isn't it? Just want to pull their drawers out. Why are they in?
They've accidentally gone in, or maybe it's because it's sticking out here, and it's got a display. They're push-me-pull-you drawers. They go all the way through.
Yeah, so I'll put it back as it was then.
Deep cupboard, isn't it?
Yeah, you could live in there.
Oh, this one, look, it's got a slatted base. That's nice. Interesting introduction of green skirting here. Which is very like our pretty pickle.
And this is fascinating. This has been the original,
lovely.
Original range. I mean, not quite.
It's funny because that's how continental ranges still were until more recently. They had these little sort of charcoal burners in the top.
Well, you still see this in Morocco and actually in Italy.
Yeah, you do.
And
Spain.
Yeah.
Well, like that.
It's good. You'd like that. Yeah.
Perhaps, I suppose he looked after the wine, didn't he, the butler? So he probably had to decant things.
Yeah, probably for drying of all the lead crystal.
Yeah, and I love that. The frilly, that's a really wonderful frilly edge.
Everything just kind of works. There's a kind of very good human scale to everything. I mean, it's our philosophy, really, isn't it? I mean, it just really comes down to the fact that everything is proportioned thing, whether it's kind of the grander rooms, which are obviously very kind of classical, but even downstairs in the kitchen with just the panelling and the heights of all the mid rails and the mullions, everything just had a kind of lovely feel to it.
Yeah, the purity of the simplicity of it, which is so beautiful. Well, thank you for showing me Uppark.
Pleasure. Absolutely gorgeous place.
Where next?
Where next?